Good morning, everyone. I'm waiting for this candle to close here on the euro. Now, there's things I like about this trade, and I think, as usual, of course, I don't like about this trade, but everything looks like it's holding. See, here's your, I'd rather enter down here, but I don't know if it's going to give us that pullback. We'll see. These are coming right into a target on all of them, but all of them confirm, which makes me believe that we're going to continue going up here. But your best entry, the start of the move is down here, guys. So getting in here is a little bit risky. I don't know if it's going to give us that entry or not. But keep in mind, you're going right into a target on most of these. See how they're going into breakouts? But the trend is up. So you have to wait for it pulls back in this channel here. I haven't found the target on the Swiss yen and the guppy. I found kind of a weird target, so don't even consider taking this trend until it gets down here, guys. You need to have a pullback because otherwise you're just not getting a good entry. And again, like I said, there's things that the only reason why I'm considering taking this trade is because of the trend, and all of them have confirmed. Otherwise, I wouldn't be taking this trade. Because we're going right into targets. And pretty much all of them. And I usually don't like trading that way, but just the way the things are lining up, it just looks good. Except for the Swiss yen, that kind of bugs me. I don't know what target is trading off of. That's why it bugs me. I'll find it here in a second here. Okay, let's see if how far this thing goes, guys. Remember, we're trading right into targets on all of these, so I'm hoping that this is not the target and this up here is the target. That's what I'm hoping for. Just like the way everything's lining up. And if you got in this trade, you should be up a few pips here. We've got to get past these wicks, or this wick, I should say, and well, the wicks. See the Swissy? Wicks tell you a lot. It's where it stopped before, so we need to break past. It stopped there for a reason. So let me see if I can find a target on this that this stopped on. Might not have a real good trade until after this 7 o'clock announcement. Let's see. Like I said, that's the original target that I pointed or located that was clear. Let's see if I can find something else that stopped on. I hate having to do this, and some days you have to do this, guys. You have to go back. And I've lost my line. Okay, well, I'm just going to assume that it hit a target, guys. I don't want to mess up my trade here. Okay, you have to watch all currencies, guys. It has to get past these wicks. I'm trying to get a reading on this. But anyway, your entry should have been around 94. So you should be up a few. You know, if you don't want to lose on trade, put your stop at entry. But we are hitting targets, guys. I mean, I could point out targets on almost every one of them, except for the pound. But every one of them has hit a target. So here's a target on this. Could be a breakout here. This is a breakout here. This is a breakout here. This is a breakout here. So, we could go down, but I'm just hoping it breaks those targets. I like trading when it's nice and clean and clear, and it's not like that right now. I'm trading back up in the targets, but I'm hoping this thing continues going and goes to the next target where I have my lines up there on the euro. That's where I'm hoping it goes to. Well, obviously I hope it breaks that too, but we'll see how far this thing goes. But I just like the way everything was lining up. And again, you should have got in approximately around. You can't always hope that it's going to or get in the very back of the channel. How did I know to get in where I got in at is because look at the Swissy. The Swissy was at the back, the pound was at its back, and everything else was into the channel. So you have to, don't hesitate to take profit here, guys. We're approaching more wicks. I'm hoping it, the longer you stay in, the more risk you take. And, if you have the guts, I'll be perfectly honest with you, it's one of my weaknesses. I'm not one of those, you go to Vegas, some people, they don't have any problem playing with, betting or losing $1,000 here and there or whatever. That's been one of my weaknesses of trading. A lot of my traders that I've taught through the years, they've actually done very, very well and done better than me as far as trading, but I taught them everything they know. But it's because, I go to Vegas, I lose $25 and I can't sleep the rest of the weekend. So anyway, just been one of my weaknesses, but I do know how to read candles. And this is turning into be a great trade. You can make your goal of the day here, guys. If you got in at 94, you should be up around 9 pips now, and the goal of the day, guys, is 10 pips. And if we make more than that, then that's great. This first trade of the day for me. So it's turning into be a good trade, but just be careful about it's going to hit this target here, and the pound has already hit a clean, clear target. If I move my lines on all this stuff, it passed by the first target. Now it's approaching the second target. We'll see how much further this thing goes. Anyway, good trade though. Should have got 10 pips out of it. I'm going to shut down the recording now and wait for my next trade here. I'm sitting here, I'm waiting for the other announcement, which is about 15 minutes. And I love getting on my computer and spending about 20 minutes and identifying a trade and making my goal for the day. I don't get it. People choose work over this. I don't get it. Anyway, so I'm going to sit here and just wait for the next trade to come up and see what I can come up with here. Closed above some of these targets, but like I said, there's another announcement in 15 minutes, so I'm going to hold off. And I'm going to close it down early today, guys. I've got some things I've got to take care of. Already made my goal for the day, but we'll see if I can find another trade here. Okay, guys, let's see if we can find another trade here. Now, I never like when candles have hit their targets, which they all have, but I do like the way things are lining up. And obviously, that's a big rejection candles on all the, you can see all the wicks here. But keep in mind, up here is the start of the move. Up here is the start of the move on all of them. Up here, 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 here. Now, to get a pullback all the way back to the start of the move, I don't know if that's going to happen. Don't think so. It might close right here and just continue going. So we'll just see how things line up and see if we can catch another trade here. But you have to really be careful because everything's already hit a target. But I do think it's going to continue going down here. Okay, we've had the candle close now. Let's wait to see what the timing is, guys. This could be a future breakout, which this would be the start of the move here. Same on the here, and same with here. We want these at least up at the top. Again, whenever this isn't really the trading I like to do. I hate it when things have hit their targets already, and these have already hit their targets. But if we can get a good entry, I still think this is going to go down, guys. And again, this could be a future breakout here. And so if you want to take a riskier trade, riskier entry, because you can get in right here. Because I still think this is going down. But it's up to you whether you want to take that type of a trade where you get in kind of guessing if that's going to be the start of the move. Okay, so it's up to you whether you want to get in here or not. And obviously, if there's the next target on the example, next target on the, and you're glad that if you got in there, of course, but the next target on the Swissy would be way up here if it goes down that target. See how we're going into targets here on the euro? That's why it's a little riskier. You know, you're trading right into targets. That's why it's a little riskier getting in on a trade like this. So it's up to you whether you want to do that or not. Now, this Swissy, like I said, has to get up to at least at the top of the trade here, top of this move here. That's the next clean, clear target. So hopefully it'll do that. But it's definitely hard staying in a trade like this. Just be very, very careful, guys. There we go. Come on, baby. Keep going. I have to talk to myself, too. So don't get greedy on this, guys. If you get 4 or 5 pips on the hour chart, I just glanced over at the hour charts. We're coming down to targets on the pound and the, well, actually on all of them, but we still have a ways to go on the euro yen and the guppy to reach the beginnings of their moves. So I'm thinking this thing's going to continue going, but again, it's just hard staying in a trade like this. Now, there we go. Nice trade. Boy, this is a great trading day. I love days like this. Now, here is, I just want to point out to you, and I'm going to close the room down because I've already done very, very well today. This is a future breakout, and if you look at my training videos or been through one of my trainings, you'll understand what I mean by that. The start of the move is way up here, but the chances of that pulling back all the way there are, you know, almost slim and none. Okay, especially when all of them are at breakouts, future breakouts, breakout, breakout. This is a future breakout. Okay, it's not the start of the moves down here. This is where this move broke out. So the same with here. This is where this move broke out, right here. Same with here. That's a future breakout. And again, I know that for the new people, you're totally confused, but once you've been through my training a while, you understand what I'm talking about. But you can't get greedy on these trades, especially, see the pound? That moves don't get any cleaner than this. You can't assume that it's going to blow past this, okay? So let's say you got in here, here's 95, we're going to go down to 80. You know, let's just say you picked up another 10 pips. That's not a bad trading day, guys. We have 20 pips so far. And anyway, great trading day. Have a great day, guys.